is going to be all.
Oh.
Isosceles, scalene, equilateral. It's easy to memorize equilateral because it's kind of like in the word, right? Equal. But what's the difference between scalene and isosceles? So here's how I determine it. Isosceles starts with an I. And if you write a capital I, how many lines are equal? Two, the top and the bottom, right? So that's how I remember literally as your teacher. Isosceles starts with an I, and I has two sides that are the same.
An equilateral.
Equal, it's in the name. Equal. Oh, a triangle that's all equal. Isosceles starts with an I, two sides that are equal, and then scalene is a weird one.
Yeah, the E has two.
Can a triangle have 4 sides?
Is the middle one the same size or is it shorter?
You can make it the same one then.
Fine. We set the rules. Sure, you can think about it that way. And then scalene is just weird. It's the weird one. Don't be weird.
Swear to
Okay?
Miss, like,
Yes.
in the font, they're all equal.
Okay, acute, not angles, but acute triangles. We're talking in the mode of triangles. So what makes a triangle an acute triangle?
Less than 90.
And that would be an angle.
Has all 3 acute angles?
So it has 3 acute angles. So you have to differentiate between, am I just talking about an angle or the triangle? In the triangle, all 3 are acute. Obtuse. One obtuse angle. The key word is one. They might get you when they say 2 obtuse. 1 obtuse angle. Right?
Has 190 degree.
190 degree angle. Okay, are we okay with all that? We're good? Okay. Moving on. We started page 7. So, okay, if and when I give you a test. I'm not sure if I'm going to give you a test this week or right away when we come back after spring break. Would be fantastic. Your goal for this packet, one of your goals for this packet is to name them. One of the goals is to name them, okay? So today we're going to practice naming them and drawing them. Good news is for the SPEC, you don't have to draw them, but you have to name them. Okay, number 3. A right triangle with legs measuring exactly 3 and 4. In a triangle, you have 2 legs and a hypotenuse in a right triangle. So what are we going to start with? I give you a right triangle with legs measuring 3 and 4 centimeters. What would you start with? 2? I don't see 2. 4. Okay, let's start with the 4 centimeter line. So I'm going to take my ruler, start with the 4 centimeter line. Does everybody have enough rulers and protractors and compasses?
Oh, we have plenty of rulers over here.
True. Are you guys good with that? Or do you want rulers? Okay. Now what? After we do. Okay. Now what?
Ooh, Haley.
Now what are we gonna do?
Put dots on the side.
Dots on the side. Love that. Okay. Now what? Arc. Which one? 3 or 4?
Don't matter.
No matter. Wait, no, it just does.
Stop writing. Don't say that.
Yeah, we already did the 4. You're right. So the 3 matters.
Come on, writing.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna do the arc at 3.
Beautiful.
Here's my arc at 3. I'm gonna tell you that it's 3. You don't have to write that down. Just letting you know, just in case you tuned me out.
Why did I not see that?
For a second, I'm like, oh, I did something wrong. Okay, so now Now what? They only gave us 2 numbers. What other information did they give us that we did not look at? Right triangle, which means what? It has a 90 degrees, okay? And oh, did I throw this away? No, do not throw this away.
Oh no, miss.
It's not trash. Okay. It's a right. So a right means 90 degrees. And I'm going to tell you that the 90 degrees goes right there. Okay, the 90 degrees goes right there. So what do I need now? You need what tool? A protractor. Thank you, Scarlett. Take a protractor because we want it to be perfect. So the upside down T goes on your dot. Upside down T goes on my dot. Make sure your 4 centimeter line lines up to the 0, just like we did a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago when we did angles, right? Now you're going to mark off 90. So here's 90, right? You're going to mark it off. Little mark right there on 90. Here's 90. I put my little mark right there on 90. Okay, this is lined up perfectly. Everybody did that?
Yep.
Before I move on?
Yep.
Okay. Now, I'm going to line up everything. My mark, my dot with the straight edge. My mark, my dot. Okay, I'm going to start up that dot. Where do I stop drawing the line? Until the arc. See the arc? That's my stop. So I'm going to start at the dot and go up to my arc. Do I need to go up to my mark? No. My mark is just there to like make sure I line it up correctly. How long should this line be? 3 centimeters. You can double check by using a ruler. That is 3. Exactly 3. Now, this is now the top of my triangle here. So now I get to connect this dot to this dot. How do I mark this to tell you that it's 90 degrees?
Square.
Little square. How long is this line that we just drew, this diagonal? Measure it. How long is this line right here? If you measured it and you got 5, you did everything correct. If you did not get 5, you messed up somewhere. It should be, now you can erase this arc if you want. It should be 5 centimeters. Should be 5 centimeters. If you got 5 centimeters, you did it correctly. If you did not, you did something wrong. Okay.
5.5. We're good. We're good on a good day.
Alright, we take out 5.5.
You should get 5. If you didn't, you did something wrong, which on the test will be marked wrong. On the test, you're going to draw them, and then you're going to name them. Now, what do we call it?
Right.
Yes. A right what? Scalene. Very good. Why is it a scalene? No equal sides. A right scalene. All right, moving right along because you guys are super behind. Okay, a triangle with the base measuring 4 centimeters and base angles measuring 45 degrees. So this is what we started yesterday. What do I start with? Base of what? 4 centimeters. Okay, so I got my 4 centimeter base right there. 4 centimeters. Now what?
Draw a dot.
Love that. Then? No.
There's your protractor.
Protractor. Can't use an arc because it just gives me degrees. This is what you use for degrees. So, one of the dots on the T, line it up to the 0. I'm looking for 45 degrees. I'm over here. Am I going to use the inside numbers or the outside numbers?
Inside.
Inside. 10, 20, 30, 40. Where would 45 be? In the middle. How do I know which one's the middle?
The longer line.
Very good. It's the longer lines. Is it okay if I mark it on the outside? Yes, it is. So I'm going to mark it at 45 degrees on the outside where my pencil is. The dot on the T, the line stretched out to 0. 45 degrees up here. Okay? Do I know how long to make this line? Nope. So I connect it, draw and extend the line like that. I make the first line always super long. I make the first arc super big because I don't know where the other one's going to connect. So now I'm going to use the other dot, move the protractor to the other side. Now I'm going to be using the inside or the outside numbers?
Outside.
Outside. Very good, Noah. So 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45 goes up here. 45 goes up there. Right there. So now, do I need to connect it? Where can I stop? I can stop where the other line is, because I'm looking for a triangle. Right there. So this is 45 degrees. This is 45 degrees. Now, what do we call it?
Isosceles.
Why?
Because that's 2 equal sides.
How do you know they're 2 equal sides?
Okay, we go 45 degrees.
But those are the degrees.
Never mind.
Did you measure this one? Did you measure this one?
That's what we're gonna do right now, miss. You just.
Gotta wait.
What about the other one?
Both ways.
You guys are getting 3? I got 3. Yeah, I got 3. 3 on both sides.
3 on both sides.
Looks about 3. Yep, 3. Yep, Noah was right.
No, it was right. But then I challenged you. Then you backed down. So, it's about 3. Okay, listen. If 2 angles are the same, therefore 2 sides are the same. So, if 2 angles are the same, then 2 sides are the same. You're going to do that in geometry in high school. So, if 2 angles are the same, then 2 sides are the same. Okay. So, I agree. It is isosceles, but isosceles what? Are you alright, Isa, over there? Do I need to call someone? What?
I can carry Lisa. Carry you to the nurse.
Isosceles what? So, this one. We're always, that third angle is always a tricky one.
I hate that angle.
Obviously, this is acute. This is acute. It's this one. I heard acute. I heard obtuse.
I still don't get how to tell that angle.
Why? How do you know? Oh. So Eli used a protractor to measure this one. Did you measure it?
What? You want
Good.
a tractor?
Okay, listen. What if you don't have a protractor and you got to measure this one? What do triangles equal to? 180. So triangles are equal to 180.
Yeah.
How many do you have already? What's 45 plus 45? You already have the 90. What's left over? So what does this angle have to measure mathematically? 90. So if you don't have a protractor, you can actually do the math to figure out the third angle. So you technically don't need a protractor. You can do the math, add these two, subtract by 180, whatever you have, either an obtuse number, an acute number, or a right number, you can do it all. So this would be a right isosceles. A right isosceles. On the SBAC, you won't get a protractor, so you're going to have to rely on the math. In geometry, it's all about proving things. How do you know it's isosceles and whatnot? Okay, go ahead and do number 6. I don't think you need me for number 6 so much, so go ahead and get started.
Yes, I don't know if you guys need this, but I found it on the ground. A little bolt.
My robotics kids need that. Thank you. All right, try out number 6. Ow, ow, I just really banged up my knee. Okay.
I got that, guys.
5 centimeters. Does it matter where you put the 30 and the 60? No. Just as long as you have both of those angles. This is 30. And then 60.
Okay, I did that right so far.
Okay.
Okay, I did.
60. Okay, what's 30 plus 60?
90.
90. So this one has to be what? 90. Because 30 plus 60 is 90. What's left over from 180? 90, right? So you know, mathematically, I didn't use a protractor. I used math, that this is a right triangle. Okay? Does everybody understand how I got that 90 without using a protractor? We just subtract. Okay, cool. Now, scalene, isosceles, equilateral. Scalene, why? Yeah, I mean, if I'm not looking for an exact number, you can just kind of, okay, this one's like 4.4.
I get it now.
And then this one is like 2.5-ish,
I got it right, but I did it
right?
upside down.
So 4.4, 2.5, 5, so therefore definitely scaling. Got it? Cool. All right. Okay, number 7. Triangle ABC with AB measuring 5, BC measuring 7, and the measure of angle BAC is 90. Let's just start off with AB. Everybody start with AB. I know it's a little different than what we're used to, but everybody start with AB. So everybody start with AB
5 centimeters
as your base.
You keep live scaling also. Yeah, so bad.
We actually.
Is it covered?
Okay, this is where you need to actually work.
Yeah,
You need to
so
stop
off task
talking.
right now.
Okay, so AB is 5, so we have a 5, and then this is A, and this is B, right? Now, 7 centimeter from BC, so what do I do with 7 centimeters? I grab my
Use this thing.
arc compass,
Yeah.
set it to 7.
I know. It's gonna
Now.
be massive.
Now wait, it's BC, so what dot do I use? Dot A or dot B?
B.
B. Because it's
To get
BC, I need to go off of the B dot. Because it's BC, I need to go off the B. So I need to go off of this one.
It's so huge.
Yep.
To go to the other page.
Okay. I don't know where it's going to go. So, okay. So all of this could be C. Okay, what's the last piece of information that they give me? The measure of angle BAC is 90. Where is that angle located? On A, B, or somewhere on C? Okay, here's how you can tell. What's the middle letter? That's where it is. That's your vertex. The middle letter is your vertex, meaning it's the dot. So here it is. B, A, and then somewhere C. So BAC. So that means that this angle right there is 90 degrees. The middle letter is your vertex. The middle letter is your vertex. So go ahead and draw me 90 degrees where I pointed.
Protractor.
90 degrees where I pointed. Put a little mark on 90 degrees. Line it up to A,
Going backwards.
the mark. Where do I stop?
Where it meets the line.
Where it meets the arc. So that's 90 degrees. I stop where I meet the arc. That's the top of your triangle. Gonna connect with a straight edge so I can measure it properly. And this would be C on the top. C would be on top. All right. So now I'm gonna measure this, and this should be 7 centimeters. What does AC measure? What does AC measure? AC?
Oh, that's exactly 7 right there.
It should because you did an arc. AC. What does AC? Does it reach the 5? No. I would say 4.7?
I got 5.
You got exactly 5.
Yeah,
Did you get exactly 7 over here?
Wait till Sam does it.
I got
He'll
5.
know.
I got 5 as well.
Yeah, 5 sure.
I didn't get exactly 10.
I got like a little over.
No, it's not 5. Mathematically, it's not 5.
I got 4.7.
Oh yeah,
Put
I
your
got
shoes back
4
on.
point.
Using the
Right.
Pythagorean theorem,
I got
it's
4.5.
not 5. All right. But it's fine. At our level, it's fine.
Oh, the Play-Doh's closet.
Wait, no,
But
I
it's
think
not
I-
fine because it wouldn't be isosceles. It wouldn't be isosceles. If you said it's 5, you would name it isosceles, but I would not, and I'm the one making the answer key. What is this called? It's called a scalene.
Right scale.
Right scalene. It's a right scalene. So yeah, you have to be very careful. It is not 5. It's a huge mistake now that I really think about it. All right, try doing number 8 with the same skills of right now that we just mastered.
Oh, using the 5 with the base.
I would go in order. Definitely go in order of what they tell us. Let's not distract people.
Oh, it's 'cause I'm a lefty. My elbow keeps up.
Okay, then move over. Does a 3 come off the A or the B? Does a arc of 3 centimeters come off of A or B?
Wait. Yeah.
A, because the line is called AC.
I was reading the other one.
AC, so it has to come off your A. Different than the last one.
They're not amigas. I remember that one.
And then the measure of angle BAC is 120. Where do I draw the 120? On the A or the B?
B. A.
What's the middle letter?
A.
A. The middle letter tells you where to draw it off of. 120. $120 right there, inside numbers, because I'm on the dot is, the T is on the dot. Over here. Is it a 0?
Fine if mine goes like to the other problem.
Yep. You're going to be having to do this for your test.
Go get all these supplies over here.
Yeah. But I can give you supplies. I can give you a calculator. But if you don't know how to use them, it's no bueno. The key. What's next? What's next? Connect the dots. That's what's next. This. Some kids would leave it like that and call this a triangle. It's like, no, 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 no. Those are just
Make a
arcs.
triangle. What is it?
A curved, an arc. I've seen it all. All right, what do we call it? What's the easiest name? Obtuse, right? Because you got that 120, so you know it's 100% obtuse because of that angle. Now I got to measure and see if it's scalene or isosceles. Definitely not equilateral. Yep. This is 3. This is 5 because those are the given numbers. 7. So scalene.
It's pretty. I'm getting it. It's pretty.
Yeah.
Everything.
You're going to need this in high school again, believe it or not.
Yes, it always comes back to you.
Full circle. All right, so scalene obtuse. Now, we're going to practice naming them for a minute. All right. This should be easy. Page 8. Should be very, very easy. Because they already drew them for us. Yay. All right. So, look at the numbers. 3, 5, 7. What do we call it? 3, 3, 5.
Isosceles.
2, 2, 3.
Isosceles.
Oh my gosh.
All right. I'll be quiet. You guys get to work.
Can I just put like an I, E, and S?
Spell out 5. Spell out the first 5. So practice your spelling.
Wait, miss, for the equilateral, do we have to put the triangle at the end as well?
What?
Like for the name?
Did I?
Because the first one says
I know, but did I? No. I mean, if I was really mean to you, I would. Are we done? Oh. Set timer for 45 seconds.
45 seconds starting now.
It's so hard to spell isosceles, so I'm not too bad though.
Okay, this was the homework problem that a lot of you lost a point on.
I got it right.
Okay,
Help on my
so yesterday I had 40 pencils after letting students borrow quotation marks because I didn't give them to you. You're supposed to give them back. I now have 2. Sad face. What percent decrease is this? So it's even in the question. What's the percent? So a lot of you left it like this. This is a fraction, not a percent. So there's a couple ways to do this. I saw one student, what they did, and I don't remember who it was. They set this equal to 200,
That was not
right? And then they're like, okay, so I multiply this by 5, and they got 190. And then how do I make this into a percent? It's out of 200, but
divide.
divided by 2 gives me What's 190 divided by 2? 95 out of 100. And what's 95 out of 100? 95%.
Oh, that's an easier way.
So that student did it at 200. I can't remember who it was, but I was like, oh, that's a good strategy. I like that. Now, you can take 30 out of 40 because this will be 100% on your SBAC. This skill right here. How do I change a fraction into a decimal? You can either
Divided by 2.
divide it out like that, which I think might be the hardest way to do it. You can also simplify this by dividing by 2.
That's what I did.
You get 20 out of, what's 38 divided by 2?
19.
Yep, 19. And then set that equal to 100 if you like. So final answer was 95%. I got some crazy answers out there.
Can I take a picture of
A lot of you just didn't turn it into a percent. And that's the whole point of this, is turning them to a percent. You have your fraction. How do you go from a fraction to a percent? That's the big one.
Can I take a picture?
All right. Yeah, that's why I moved my hand. All right. David, what'd you get for number 5?
Equilateral.
Equilateral. No, what'd you get for number 6?
6, scaling.
Scalene. Sam, what'd you get for 7?
Scaling.
Scalene. Santiago, what'd you get for 8? Isosceles. Eli, what'd you get for 9? Equilateral. Angel, what'd you get for 10? Yeah. Sargoon, 11. Scalene. Caleb, 12. Isosceles.
We didn't miss.
We're good? All right. To the next page.
Oh.
Good.
We're going to skip that page. We're going to go over to number 10.
Whoa.
10, 10, 10. Now we're naming it. Now we're naming it based on the angles. Tomorrow we'll combine. Name them both using 2 words. Right today we're just practicing 1 word. So if I look at number 2, you're on page 10. Everybody on page 10?
Yes.
Okay. I have 48, 42, and this little box. What do I call the whole thing? Right. Okay. I have 100, 40, and 40. What do I call it?
Obtuse.
That 100 beats everybody. So it's obtuse. As soon as you have 1 obtuse, the whole thing is called obtuse, even though you have 2 acute. Got it? Obtuse has, it overpowers everybody.
It is?
My sister
Yes.
was born on